Yo, welcome back to Genshin Impact. In the last episode, we finally finished the Lantern Ride for real this time. But that doesn't mean that we're out of any pressure at all because... descent. Oh, well, I never. Someone of mine own race when I know... Oh, over here, quickly. That's right. This is one Tanuki event at the moment, which is ending in 2 days, and we haven't even started it, and we have to do this quest first. So... Hello, can you hear me? You're on the right path forward, and step lively. And he's gone. Oh man, I see where this is going.
Are you here to play with me?
So basically this quest I think you unlock it when you start the Sakura cleansing ritual. Which is a long ass quest from Aurumi or something. That's one part of Honkai Island. You know, that one with the Shrine Maiden that we started ages ago but haven't finished yet because it's very, very long. And I'm glad that this one is just a side quest of it, so we don't actually have to do the Sacred Sakura cleansing ritual because that would be super long. So, well. And I even got a kid. Yeah, almost there. You see such a It's been 20 years since I've met such a shadow kid. There's so many enemies here. I have to kill all of them. Really? Wait, this smell. Human, where'd you come from? Come to my aid. Hey, what's going on?
Order guide you.
Too many voice lines to read. The thing's got a name? Oh my god. Ah, Jesus. Jesus, why are you doing this to me?
Embrace the ice. Whirling snow.
And it's almost 3 AM by the way. Haha, so if I... Why does it have a name? Wow, that's so heavy chose. I can't read that fast, Paimon. Yeah, okay, I know. One more time. Fighting Cryo with Cryo, yes. I have such big brain powers.
I'll protect us.
Why is you still alive, not dead yet, huh? Thank you. Finally. Oh, Jesus. And here I am, once again, Ioroi. My name is Ioroi. Do whatever you want. Kill me if that be your will.
Wow, the statue is talking and it's so scary that it can barely string a sentence together.
I am no statue. This unseemly appearance is but the work of a temporary seal. My name is Ioroi, the world-renowned Bakidanuki. Ioroi? What? Are you telling me that folk nowadays have heard naught of Ioroi? I mean, I don't heard anything, so I don't know if I am the folk. Tanuki Gyo and Scroll, Ioroi's teapot, Kakushi no Obayashi. Oh, Obayashi sounds familiar. Yugal Tanuki Gossen. Of these tales have you heard nothing? Oh, how long has my seal persisted? I mean you no harm. What, you aren't here to destroy me? Come now, why did you not say so earlier then? Well then, speak. Why have you come seeking me, the Lord of Bakidanuki? That is about the Sacred Sakura cleansing ritual. Actually, I have to do this quest event that is ending in 2 days, and there's like characters involved that I want to meet and like Primal Gems and Furies, so hey. The Sacred Sakura, what now? What is that? Some manner of Oni treasure. This guy's unbelievable.
Is he really Miss Masked old friend? Anyway, we're looking for something hidden inside a kitsune statue.
The voice cracks are back. Oh, why are you looking for that, may I ask? Uh-huh. Oh, it's on that Combs account that I was sealed in here for. 1 million years. Oh, how long it's been. Sunlight doesn't come through the Shinju forest, there's no way to tell time. Back then, I wreaked havoc everywhere to lure that sneaky kitsune out, but it was all in vain. Eventually, I decided to vent my anger by dismantling one of those kitsune statues and I found a comb inside, which gave me an idea. The comb was hidden inside a kitsune statue and even had the Hakushin symbol on it, which reminded me of her white fur. Thus, I conclude immediately that it must be very important, in which case I just needed to hide the comb, and that sneaky kitsune would surely come out.
Yep, treasure's a good way to lure people out for sure. Then, what happened?
There came one of the humans from the Yogo Free. He defeated my tribe and I, turning all of us to stone.
So that's why Iora is afraid of humans.
Oh, humans, they're so short-lived and they can't even transform. I don't get why that kitsune likes them so much. We'll never know, I guess. That guy who sealed me up was especially infuriating. He even told me to strike a nice pose so that I can become nice scenery. Why, that little... Well, you do make for nice scenery. Oh, I feel bad for him. Oh, how could you?
Trevor, I don't annoy him or we may never get that word.
I mean, instead you look really bold and... I mean that you're truly handsome and truly...
That's right, you make this dark forest look so much more colorful.
And... like the statue of a god, even a statue of a seven pelcom. Like the statue of a true god.
Well, so being sealed up is not such a bad thing after all, eh? See, humans don't mean you any harm.
I reckon I can see where you're going, but at the same time I also don't. Could we borrow that comb you spoke of? Well, you certainly could, but only if you play with the children first. Oh, God.
Sure, that's easy. But Yagi is good with kids.
Am I really? That's right. I play with Paimon all the time.
Hey!
Shosei, Kyowakoban and Kichiboshi, go find these three little tanuki and play with them. I will do, but as you can see, I'm not exactly at any liberty to move. That dreaded fellow was a bit sloppy when he sealed them, that's why some of them were able to get out earlier. Wait, that's not correct. I should say rather that we Bakitanuki are most powerful indeed. It's only normal therefore that we could free ourselves from a mere human seal. Indeed most powerful. Although their power can't really compare to mine, they can still use it to hide themselves. Alright then, off you go. Okay then, I guess. Find the little tanuki. I mean these statues? Nah. The living things, I bet. Aren't they? Oh. Hey there.
Oh, that looks like a really strange tanuki. Come on, let's get him.
Can't be that hard. Telling me I have to do pyro now? Okay then. Okay then, I'm gonna light up the torch. If that's what you want me to do. Okay, number 1 has been captured. This is like playing Pokemon Go. But where am I supposed to go indeed? I've searched everywhere already. That's what I'm saying because I'm lazy. I indeed have not searched everywhere. This forest can't be that big. I mean... Hey Iroy. 1 out of 3. Okay. Number 2. Oh, this is just some loot. Number 2. Maybe this has got something to do with it.
Oh, so just seems to have something against that.
That wooden thing, I see Paimon. Wow, I would have never thought I would ever say this, but we haven't played Klee in a while. This thing. There's nothing here. Oh. Investigate. Oh. He's not moving.
Hey, there are little tanuki here too. What will in the case? There should be one of ours.
Yeah, but what am I supposed to... Oh, what am I supposed to do here? Kichiboshi. Should we go ask Uncle Iroy or should I just stare at it? We've got like a tutorial here. Okay, that just counts. I didn't even look at it. It was like, okay, 2 out of 3, and there's the last one.
Finally, that's the last one. Playing with them is so tiring.
We didn't really do anything, so that's not Paimon. That we've done things that are harder to do. To be fair. Oh, here. That's Ayaka's place, how dare you. Isn't he supposed to be somewhere here? 2 out of 3. I had you just a second ago. Wait. I see a fire puzzle. Another one. Another one. Another one. And another one. Ooh. Report back to Iroy. Okay. Wow. Then I will be going back. Uncle Iroy. Is that the right way? Is it? Am I too high up? No, wait, that is the right way. Okay. I'm out of stamina, I'm old. Oh, well done, they seem to be quite happy. Oh, no problem, let me ask them for you. Kyobo Cope, oh, there he is, was asking if you are humans, why do you smell like tanuki? There's the other one, and here's the other one. Actually, that's right, I demand an explanation. Why do you smell like tanuki? I don't know, man.
Oh, you're only asking this now?
Was the masked shrine made? We ate some strange stuff.
Right, that's what happened. Miss Masked Maiden cooked us a very lavish meal earlier, and she said that she used magic. She secretly learned from the Bakudodoki to make it.
So all this time I smelled like an animal. You telling me I went like this to Lady Kuching? Oh man. What? She learned her magic in secret? How dare she? Ah, could it be? No, come on, that sneaky Kitsune. If she was still alive, she could at least have come over to say hello, right?
She's a shrine maiden with a mask, and she called you an old friend.
Mask? I don't know anyone with a mask. Don't know any shrine maidens either. I sure don't know a Kitsune though. That said, that sneaky Kitsune did appear in the form of a shrine maiden before. What does the shrine maiden you speak of look like? Like a shrine maiden?
She wears a white fox mask.
There you go. Anything else? She was dressed as a shrine. She had short black hair.
And she wore a shrine maiden outfit.
Oh, don't know her. Never seen anyone like that in my life.
Is that so?
Oh, yeah, sure. Leave it to me. Shosei said it was fun playing with you. Thanks.
Bye, but I don't like your fun too.
So about that comp. No, I am the world-renowned Bakudano Kiyoro, and I will surely keep my word. You may have the comp. Comp, Kuma, I don't know how to pronounce it. But what do you plan to do with the comp anyway? It probably still smells like Kitsune. Oh, yeah.
Well, then, here's what happened.
You tell Ira about the second sacred cleansing ritual. What? I didn't realize that it was so important. You should have said so earlier. So important that I haven't done it in ages. I was suited with this thing for 1,000,000 years. Ah, stop speaking so lightly of my misfortunes. Never mind, it's all water under the bridge now. I do also have some inkling about the barrier near the forest. Back when I was fighting that sneaky Kitsune, I once saw it on the eastern seashore. It looks like a thunder sucker of a Torii gate, right? Back when that guy was battling the demons or whatever, I was worried that some of them might come out to hurt us. So I used magic to put a seal on that place. Let me see, the seal should be under the cliff face to the east. Kichiboshi, take them here and remove the seal. Thank you, Irai. Alright, enough jibber jabber. Go now. If you run into that sneaky Kitsune, remember to send her my regards. Just say, let me think. You've ticked me off real good this time, you jerk. Come back and fight me. Your contest isn't over yet. And help me break the seal while you're at it, would you? It's not as if I couldn't do it myself or anything, but you still owe me a favor. Also, Gyoba Koban say he misses you.
Well, that's a lot to remember.
Thank you. Oh god, it's still going on. Head to the location of the barrier. Dude. Ah, Jesus, it's so hard keeping up with content when there's like too much content. Am I right? I'm right, I know it. Oh, here we are.
Is it? It's just a bunch of bare stones.
And a tanuki. Yeah, I see you. And he's wearing a tiny head.
Seems like you're using some kind of magic too. Wow, the stones disappeared.
That's amazing.
So this is Bakudanuki magic? Seems kind of fun. Thank you, Kijiboshi. Let's play hide and seek next time.
Wow, they are so talkative. I love talking to them. Just my type of conversation.
What time dispel that barrier. Are you ready?
Oh, Jesus, I forgot what... Oh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh, there's another one here. Just order. 1, 2, 3, Ikebukuro Division. Is that right? Hold up, I got a tutorial right here on my phone. Use the board item and solve the puzzle to start a fight with an electro... Spoilers. It does not mention any order. Okay, wait. Can I climb up there? Is there another one I have to activate? Yeah. Oh, there's so many. Okay, wait. It has to look like this. Imagine making sense out of these things. 1, 2... Can't even find that many. I see one over here. Let me go. This one too. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I hate this already. Yes. It is making sounds, but not really. I'm stuck! Okay, wait, let me look this up. Is it here? Is it here somehow? Solve the puzzle to start a fight. Solve the puzzle. Oh wait, here it is. This one is number 1. It is number 1. That is correct. These other above here are both number 2. This one's number 2 already. And this one probably is turned off. Okay. Ah, fuck. Number 2. Burger King foot lettuce, number 2. This one is also number 2, but it's not glowing. Why is it not glowing? Hold up. Number 2. This is still active. 1, 2. And this one over here is number 3. And this one is supposed to be number 4. But that's not working. What? How is it? I'm so confused right now. But it does look like that on the wallpaper though. There's supposed to be... Wait, I am not standing where the person in the picture is standing. The person on the picture is standing here, I guess. Oh. Wait. What? What is going on? Number 1. Number 4. Number 3. But the thing on... It's telling me that this is right. This notch will be directly in the far east of the main notch. Adjust it first. Is that... Wait. I have to set this one first. Okay, first. This one is by a tree bark. Adjust this one next. Fuck, I'm stuck. Give me more. Okay. There will be 2 notches on the top of the guide symbol will be clearly visible. Adjust these last. Okay. So you have to do this in the right order too. Ah, oh, Jesus Christ. Stop doing that, please. Isn't there supposed to be something happening or... Now head back to the main notch and press play.
Receive the Oshiboku spirit. Take him down.
Thank you, Paimon. I would have never been able to solve that if I wouldn't have the thing on my phone, literally. I normally don't like looking things up, at least that's what I said it like when we started playing this game. But now that's like just too much content, so sometimes you gotta be a little bit speedy, you gotta do like a Sonic thing, so ain't no shame in that. We're still playing the game, so huh. Are you winning, son? No, I'm absolutely not. And that was well done. I am dead. Whether it was dealing with IRI illusory tricks or the way you defeated those demons.
Ah!
Oh, she's here.
I saw Paimon might have said, but this trick of yours is getting real old, Miss Masked Maiden.
Oh, so disappointed you then. I apologize. I'll do better next time.
There's no need to do better at little things like this.
That is so true.
Uh-huh, I see.
So, as for Iroy, is he doing well?
He's very spry, alright. He was turned into stone.
But he's very well.
But he is turned into stone. You recount your events in Shinshu Forest. That's what we doing. Alright, fellas.
I see. Usually when Bakudanuki makes a mess, we won't send anyone to deal with them as long as they don't cross the line. After all, although they are mischievous, they're kinda hearted and simple, just like children. But when Iroy dared to steal the ward for the cleansing ritual, well, that was enough to get him punished. Since the Yoga 3 were mentioned in your story, then it was probably Kamuna, an onmyoji from a past age who did the deed.
He also mentioned the sneaky Kitsune. So who are we? Who should we believe?
Miss Masked Maiden, are you Iroy's Kitsune friend?
That's quite the compliment. He was actually talking about the daughter of the Hakushin bloodline. Also known as the Kitsune Saigu, she was worshipped as the Kitsune goddess in many places long ago.
Kitsune Saigu? Is that Yayamiko's title, maybe? I think this name is familiar.
The Sky Kitsune and Earth Kitsune were once her emissaries. After she left, they all turned into stone statues to preserve their power and await her return, and when she does, they will all walk the Byaku plane together once more. Following her departure, the bloodline and mystical might of the Kitsune on Narukami Island today have dwindled to less than 1/10 of what they used to be. Iroy said that our contest isn't over yet. Oh, Dad, this is what happened. Did you know that Iroy's full name is Iroy, the hidden protector of the grove? Iroy may be dull and impish, but he is also kind and loyal. That's why the Kitsune Saigu aimed to guide him to the right path a long time ago. In order to make sure that he would comply with the Electro Archon's rule, the Kitsune Saigu set the two of them up and got Iroy appointed as the protector of the grove. This made him responsible for the safety of the Shinshu forest. That's why when the world became pitch black, the Kitsune Saigu was worried that Iroy might die while fighting against the inexorable evil in his capacity as protector of the forest. So he used the game of hide and seek as something the Bakudanuki are good at as a way to challenge him.
Oh, foolish Kitsune, I shall not lose to you in a good game of hide and seek.
Is that so? Well, go on then, go and hide.
Shinshu Forest is my home turf, you will never find me here.
I don't believe you.
I can't read that fast.
Iroy, whatever happens, they're all my magical tricks. Don't fall for them and don't show up, she said.
Of course, you sneaky Kitsune, I will defeat you this time. Definitely defeat you this time, said Iroy.
And that's how their endless contest began.
So, Iroy is still waiting for her to come back and find him?
Based on what you said about Iroy, that appears to be the case. But after a while, Iroy sensed that something was wrong and started wreaking havoc. He even stole the ward in an attempt to lure the Kitsune Saigu out. He didn't realize that it was something required for the sacred Sakura cleansing ritual. He just thought that it was a crime of some importance to the Kitsune Saigu. Later on, Kamuna sealed him into stone due to that misstep.
What about the Kitsune Saigu then?
She was swallowed up by the darkness. In the end, after the darkness was defeated, she returned to the great land of Narukami along with the soil.
Who are you then?
Me, as you can see, I am just Kazari, a shrine maiden who wants to borrow your strength to destroy these evils.
That wasn't my question at all. Thank you.
Miss Kazari, it's really strange that you know so many things about the past that most people don't. You even know how to use Bakudanuki magic and cook tanuki dishes.
You don't know much about the present. This is a call out now.
It's almost like he's someone from a few centuries ago.
Or just getting that now, Paimon? Really? Oh man.
We also saw someone who looked like you in the memories. She even had the same name as you.
So,
You must be just like Iori, a Bakutanuki who was sealed several centuries ago.
No, that's not who I
probably Kitsune and not a Bakitanuki.
I inherited her memories. As for other things, please forgive me. I cannot speak of them yet. I made you promise back there in the cave, so when the time comes, I will reveal everything.
What do we do?
Let's leave it at that. I got more important things to do, Paimon.
Okay, if you say so, Paimon will have some faith in Miss Mask Maiden too.
Thank you for your understanding. Now we must part here for the time being.
Yeah, bye-bye.
We part in body alone for hearts drift with the clouds. I will pray for your success beneath the wall in Konda village. I shall be next to the Thunder Sakura root that you cleansed successfully. When the 3 roots at all 5 places have been cleansed, please look for me there.
Oh,
What come to think of it, how's Iori doing nowadays? We don't change the forest to look for him, for all we know he might have popped out a stone statue already.
okay, now we gotta go there again real quick. Which means I gotta teleport because I got no idea where we are. And now we finally unlocked the actual event quest thingy. Wow. Oh, Jesus. Go to quest. 2 days left. Ha. I love it. Can I use my Ayako, please, so I can be faster at least? Thank you.
I'm all here for fast traveling, yeah.
Why am I doing this in the middle of the night? I gotta get up in 7 hours and I'm still playing Genshin.
Genshin Impact is getting me nowhere.
Oh, thank you. Wow. Oh, the set of humans, nay, but a statue, a handsome, mighty statue. Hey there, I don't like you for some reason, I don't know.
Hey there, Iori.
Oh, you saw through me, how did? Wait, no, the scent. Ah, so it's you, it hasn't been so long, I could not recognize your scent.
You haven't changed at all, Iori. Still scared of humans, stuck in a stone.
Oh, what do you mean by that? Let me see, I can be lifted soon.
Oh.
Boy, it is but a human seal if I were but to try harder. Well, regardless, I see you have taken good care of the little ones. My little tanuki often say that they enjoy playing with their nice-smelling yellow-furred ankle. Yellow-furred? Do I look like Tails from the Sonic franchise to you? Yellow-furred ankle. Here I have thought that humans were all the same as that fellow who had a sealed, wicked, and scary. But it seems that there are still some good eggs amongst you. Good egg. Oh, well, thank you. Humanity sucks, but I'm alright, I guess.
That's right, most of the people we've met are good people. You got sealed because you stole that comb.
Oh, now return it, so if you ever meet that fellow who learned magic from Reisenbow, tell him to get me out of this stone. Huh, when you get down to it, everything is that sneaky Kitsune's fault.
Iori really complains like some old cheeser, huh?
Well, he is quite old, just like Zhongli. Well then, either your hands or legs are made of stone, so you've been to many places, surely.
Yep, we came right over the ocean, you know.
Tell Ira about your adventures in Mondstadt and Liyue. And then I met a guy called Wenty, and he hasn't been here since ages, so I don't know, he's kinda dead now. Maybe he got drunk too many times. So there are so many lands abroad, very impressive. I have been subsisting off reports from a Tanuki all this while, and so do not know what the outside world is like. Once upon a time, I stood at the summit of Mount Yugo and saw a very, very high mountain on the other side of the ocean. That's probably Liyue. It was possibly even taller than Mount Yugo. I still wonder even today what that place was. Across the ocean, you say? The direction you're referring to, that's probably Dragonspine. Oh, Dragonspine? Just thinking about that name makes my tummy feel cold. Goodness knows why that fellow wants to go there. Oh, I think I know where this is going, because I saw pictures of a Tanuki going to other places, so probably be able to break his seal and take him to Mondstadt and Liyue. As I said earlier, you're fine folks, yes? So,
Paimon can smell his request coming a mile away.
oh, I'm even like this. I'm still the hidden protector of the grove, defender of Shinju Forest, and justly appointed by Her Excellency herself. If I... Talking about Kokomi? Oh. I was not sealed in stone. I would certainly use the 8 tatami lord. Alright then, what do you need help with? Though I cannot move on my own power, the little children can do so. As such, I would like to ask you to take the little tanuki out to train. Take Kichiboshi with you. He has been quite eager to see you since the last time you played together. Quite eager indeed. One question, if you would.
That's true, we can't understand what Kichibushi says, so wouldn't traveling together be kind of tough?
Possible, we tanuki understand human speech by nature. It is you humans who do not speak ours.
Ah, is that how it is?
But as travel companions. Well, I'd like to chat as we travel, you know. We'd like to chat, you know.
Just like Paimon does.
Ah, very well then. Now that I consider it, didn't someone once use your magic to make you some food? I may look like this, but making you a meal that can allow you to understand Kichiboshi's speech is hardly impossible nonetheless.
Woohoo, food!
Is it gonna taste good though? No, don't you underestimate my culinary powers. I mean, culinary tastes probably have changed since I don't know how many decades you've been in that state. Although you can't be sure where Ara got it from, you and Paimon have a feast.
Oh, this is great!
Of course, I'm Ira, you know, the very same who once made sashimi platters out of mud balls and tanuki fur to utterly deceive the four Oni of Ogata.
That's awesome, Ira. But so, what did you make the meal we just had out of?
Questions are best left unasked, Paimon. Huh? Baby kittens. Well, forget it. Let's go find Kichiboshi and have a chat. Okay then. Gonna find some tanuki guy, I guess. Talk to Kichiboshi. Oh, where the what now? The winds. Here we going.
Hey there, Kichiboshi. Long time no see.
Yeah, right fur, yellow fur.
I guess yellow fur must be me.
Who you calling white fur?
Very strong and understood.
I'm Yaki. This is Paimon.
And you better remember that.
She's usually lavender melon.
What? The watermelon? What's it supposed to mean? Well, at least we can kinda sorta communicate.
Kinda sorta, it's kinda sorta right.
Whatever the case, Yaki, let's go back and see Ira again. We had taken Kichibushi out on a long journey after all.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
Wow. This is gonna be great. We are babysitting. Hey there. Oh, how goes it?
Oh, see, right fur, yellow fur, very happy, lavender melon kapow.
Lavender melon kapow. Oh, quite the bright spark, aren't you?
Kapow.
So what does lavender melon kapow mean again?
Kapow is kapow, lavender melon is lavender melon.
Well, it seems that communications have been established without any problems. Ah, my culinary skills are as fine as ever. Without any problems, he says.
Well, Ira, here's the thing.
You tell Ira how the attempted interactions are going. Oh, so that's how it is. Not to worry. Is it because you are not yet used to Kichiboshi Zara? Take it slow. The more used to Zara you are, the better you shall understand him.
How slow are we talking about here?
Let me think about that. Ah, whatever the case, do not be in a rush. Rush no good, you don't know either, do you? Oh, that was him, okay. Oh, I will have you know that I am Iroy, the long-lived king of Bakudanuki. I simply do not put such premiums on time as you humans do.
Even though he spent most of his time sealing that stone statue.
Why can't you speak to humans just fine, Iroy? Oh, such impertinence. Rather, you should ask why you humans may speak to us. Having lived as long and become as powerful as I have had at least some interactions with humanity. And long time ago I often spoke with Tengu, Kitsune, Oni, Yokai, and humans alike. And while human stories often concern themselves, at least half of them involve Bakudanuki who transformed into humans. Half of the remaining half are indeed about humans themselves, and the other half are about all the other yokai. But even in this half, a good half concern we Tanuki who clad ourselves in the guise of the other yokai. Then half again of the Tanuki tales are those concern me. As such you may see that I am the greatest of them all. Naturally, speaking to you young ones is no tall order at all. I get it, 5 over 16 to Era, yes. Oh, what's 5 over 16? Is it something that one may eat?
Sounds delicious, what to eat.
Ah, he's referring to the percentage of stories that you evolved in IRI.
Are you very powerful?
Too many voices, goddammit. Oh, why, of course. You have much to learn from my powers, you do.
Come to think of it, we're starting to get what Kitchy is saying, aren't we?
Wait, first what?
That might have been praised, but Piper sure doesn't feel good about it.
Good, good. Then I'll leave this child in your hand. Take time. Oh, not another child. I already got Paimon by my side, and a guy literally called Child. I don't know what's wrong with him. Why is he calling himself Child? Take it to go see the world and train. Why, when I was but a young tanuki, I too went on a pilgrimage of 18 sites in Inazuma along the train of the great Bakadanuki Tsukumo. Never once straying from the tanuki paths, only thus did I reach my present stature.
Is that why you were seared in stone?
Stone?
Oh, you too, Kichiboshi?
So back on topic, where should we go first?
That's the place I mentioned. How's it, Dragonspine?
If there's a boat, we shall climb it. Piper's been waiting for a chance to say something cool like that.
Mountain Dew.
Oh, that sounds cold. Don't let your tummy get cold now, Kichiboshi. You'll catch a cold otherwise, and if you do, you won't be able to perform using your belly drum. Also remember to eat properly and follow Uncle Yellow Fur like a good boy.
Understand following Uncle Yellow Fur?
It's not Uncle, it's Big Bro.
Pleased to meet you, Kichiboshi.
And they're very Kichiboshi take care of you.
Looks like we're not completely getting through to him.
Jesus, my throat is dying. Oh my god, no, there's so much. You agreed to Iroh's request to bring Kichiboshi out to train. First stop is Dragonspine, which Iroh once saw on the ocean's far side from Mount Hugo. Oh, Jesus.
Then let's go. Next stop, Dragonspine. If there's a mountain, we shall climb it.
Thank you, Paimon.
Mountain Dew.
Uh-huh. Then we are going to Dragonspine. It is 3 AM. I got things to do, but I'm still standing. Last man standing. Just getting all the Primate Gems, guys. This is what we do in sacrificing sleep. Sacrificing many hours of sleep for Primate Gems to get the Kitsune waifu Yamiko, who is coming out in, I guess, 3 days already. Oh, Jesus Christ.
We should look for a place to take shelter. I'll be
3 days, is it? 3 days. I knew it. Oh my god.
But we don't want
Go to
you
Dragonspine. This is very much Dragonspine. What do you mean? What do you mean go to Dragonspine? But it's good I got Klee on my team, so... Hey there.
Even though we managed to raise a huge pillar on the mountaintop, Dragonspine is just super cold no matter how many times we come here.
Right for a week.
What?
Not afraid of the cold, Kichiboshi.
It's very, very cold. Very, very cold.
Come on, why'd you call Piper weak then?
But very fun. Right everywhere.
Yeah, but cold.
Right,
Oh, you mean the snow?
Snow things fall from Sakura Fubuki snow.
No, snow is the super cold stuff around Dragonspine. Oh, but Piper didn't expect it you knew of Sakura Fubuki. Kichiboshi, guess that's the pocket I don't give Inazuma for you, huh?
Oh, snow cold, so cold.
Kichiboshi seems pretty happy.
Mountain wants snow to be cold, or the cold mountain has snow? Ohana means family, and family means someone.
I'm trying to make this sound like a somewhat Stitch voice because it's too late to think of any voices. I can't be too loud because it's too late, so but all my voices are dying inside, and so am I.
What's that? Good question, actually. What do you think snow's actually made of?
Piss. It's probably Kaya's fault. Yeah.
Don't get frostbite.
Oh my god. Can't believe they're picking on Kaya like this. The whole Genshin community been there, done that. And then forgot about it because once it hasn't been story relevant in ages.
Still playing with that Kaya's, that's true.
I mean, maybe. Who knows?
You should probably ask someone knowledgeable like Lisa about the stuff in the future. Dragonspine really is cold though. When we were last trying to reach the summit, Paimon was so cold that her brain almost stopped working.
Paimon's brain has stopped working ages ago.
But the view's great though. Since we can see this place from Mount Yogo, we could probably see Mount Yogo from Dragonspine Summit too. And Staglow Caver's really deep too. Maybe we might find some never-before-seen treasure in there.
Treasure, good thing. Looks like the two of you will get along well, Paimon.
Oh, well, there's no good life or food without treasure. Kichiboshi's pretty smart, huh?
Kichibushi, what plans now?
Hey, don't get your cold now.
If you run into any danger, just holler, there's treasure!
What?
True. And Paimon will come flying towards this direction. Play with Kichibushi. Really? But I'm babysitting now. It's so weird having these things in Mondstadt now. But that's how it be sometimes. Yes. Oh. Almost didn't see him.
Wow, it's really ran off super fast. Come on, after it.
Hope we don't run into 5 Albedos having a combat trial over there. Or something weird going on.
He transformed. Guess he's more tempted than expected, huh?
Come on, I'm gonna set you on fire. Oh, maybe not. How it been found?
Oh, but it was either Gilba, Gilban, or Shosei who turned into a torch the previous time. Do you, Tanuki, enjoy turning into torches?
Because human things can play with humans. Or else you may not play with Kichibushi. Oh, that's actually sad. Is he bigger than Paimon? Looks like it. From this angle, almost looking as tall as me.
Don't you worry, Kichibushi. Us and Paimon will play with you.
Play.
But there's a cliff ahead of us right now. Would you like to carry us? Would you like us to carry you over the...
Yeet. Kichibushi flip kapow.
Ah?
Do a backflip. Kichibushi creates what seems to be an airbag, using his powerful flotation.
Wow, what in the world was that?
In the next Genshin survey, I gotta write that they...
So let's pack it out, Magico. We're not losing time.
I should write that they, like in the extra notes, that they should leave their text messages maybe a couple of seconds longer up, because I ain't reading all of that. I can't read all of that. It's too fast gone. Oh man, I can't even climb. Oh damn it.
And nearby, huh? To transform into something else?
Don't even stand a chance to me. Ah, found you. Oh, this is so weak.
Ah, this guy isn't cute at all.
I don't love it, people, Kichibushi. Laughing no good.
Oh, how should we put it? Laughing's good, yeah, but laughing at other people isn't.
Basic, common knowledge with Paimon. Paimon 101. It's only good if everyone can laugh together. I understand, sorry, Uncle Yellowfur. I want him in my teapot now. Also, it's not Uncle. It's Big Bro. I insist.
Paimon's name is Paimon, and Big Bro Yellowfur is Yegi. You've got to remember that, Kichibushi.
Difficult to remember, but there's a white fur and yellow fur. Okay, never mind. Well, no need to force yourself either.
Still, what was all that trick Kichibushi used? One moment he created that balloon with a swoosh, and then swoosh, he went floating right over. It looked pretty cool.
All I saw was a black screen. That wasn't so cool.
What in the world is that? Paimon not really getting Kichibushi again.
That was a bit more comprehensible than squish, lavender melon, yeah. Right fur, yellow fur, not have. White fur, flip flop, yellow fur, flip flop, so white fur, yellow fur, having. Oh, flying, wings.
Well, you're not wrong.
Might be a Bakudanuki ability of some sort. Oh, snow mountain fun, go.
It's not done playing. Hey, Kichibushi, be careful.
Oh, I love voice acting at 3 AM. And another one. Oh, Jesus. The Great Snowboard King, gotta do it again. Creatures?
Creatures, you mean these snowboards?
See that?
Well, no, just dropped an ice. You know, Dragonspun is a super cool place after all.
Strange.
Speaking of which, do you want to take a picture of Kichibushi here?
Okay, good idea.
Hey, well, we never know when you come around here again. It would be nice to leave a memory of your trip. To also have us prove to Iora that we did take you traveling.
Does he know pictures exist? He's gonna be like, that's photoshopped, because obviously he doesn't know that. There's like advanced technology to take pictures, but he does know Photoshop because, you know. Alright
then, stay right there, Kichibushi.
Right, first reach, okay. Okay. Take a picture. Do the dancing again.
It looks like we started something huge.
Is that the Snowboard King? No, it's too tiny. Is it? It is the Snowboard King. Okay.
Yes.
They're big and so red.
Oh man.
Why do you have to find some ground? Never mind. It's okay, quick, Kichibashi. Leave this to us.
Okay. Then we just gotta do the Snowboard King again real quick. Can't get through here, right? So I should be safe, I guess. Yeah, I'm safe.
Stabilize. This is order.
Why is he freezing my screen now? That's not fair. Haha, you can't get me. You're stuck. You are stuck. His eyes are glowing, but he's stuck. Come back here. Done it.
They're powerful, very, very strong.
Come here. One shot, headshot. How long are all these quests, Jesus?
And they're so powerful, very, very strong.
Now, Paimon's gotta eat, so I gotta hunt. Beat one larger than this. Oh, really? Now
That's just rude. Alright, did the picture come out okay?
show Kichibushi and Paimon the picture you just took. That's my best selfie. Just kidding, it's not a selfie. I don't look like you. I'm yellow fur.
It's just like Kichibushi.
This is you, Kichiboshi.
Well, Kichibushi, me, only one.
This is like explaining selfies to A.
Well, this isn't you, Kichiboshi.
Snow Mountain has Bakidanuki, but no smell.
That's not quite it. Dragonspun doesn't have any Bakidanukis. This is just you, Kichiboshi.
You explain the concept of photo to Kichibushi.
So it's artwork, but for silly.
Why does he know what artwork is, though?
This is kinda annoying, but Paimon does know how to refute a meter.
Kichibushi stop laughing only enough to get it good.
Paimon, you're getting replaced now.
Good Kichibushi, you get it.
Oh, this is my voice supposed to be, goddammit. Good Kichibushi, you get a gold star.
Good stuff.
This is like at the beginning of the game when Paimon was mean to everyone. He's mean to everyone now. Because Paimon is good now.
Let's stop here for now. You're tired too, aren't you, Kichiboshi?
Yeah, please.
Then let's go back and report to Ayura, shall we? He did seem pretty worried about this whole thing.
Oh, Jesus. Go to Shinji Forest and report back. Okay, I really hope that the rest of this quest is gonna be shorter, but knowing this game, it probably is not. So, we are going back to Inazuma, right? Oh man. Now I got all these silly voices stuck in my head. I am not used to sunlight now in this game. No, you're not part of this quest, bye. I don't care. Even though it is interesting to understand these things better now. Oh, glitching. Bugging. Oh, you've returned. Nothing hard withal. No colds caught. Not hungry, I hope.
Well, Paimon wouldn't say no to some food.
It went quite smoothly, not to worry.
A snow cold, but very fun.
Yes, we've brought a souvenir with us too.
Show I with a picture of Kichiboshi and Dragonspine. Oh, Kichiboshi, why is Kichiboshi selling upon this vellum? Is this a hell painting? How come it into your hands? Human's magic pretty impressive, eh? How could this be?
Come on, stop picking on Ayura already. That's a photo, it's a kind of drawing. Look over there, Kichiboshi's fine, isn't he?
Well,
All two Kichiboshis, but how? What magic is this? Oh, I understand it's magic, isn't it? Much progress have you made in so short time, Kichiboshi.
stupid.
Let us explain, would you?
You spend a bit more time explaining how photos work to Ayurai. Boomer. Oh, but I'm not to the world-renowned king of Bakudanuki. Of course I knew what this chimera was. I was merely testing Kichiboshi.
Don't be ridiculous.
Stubborn.
Oh, well, whatever the case, it appears the Kichiboshi's training process most well indeed. It's been tiring business. I'm tired.
But it's also really fun, and we got to revisit places we went to before too.
Oh, good, then I'll leave the rest to you. When I was yet a young tanuki, I once traveled to 18 sacred sites, treading the tanuki paths as I went. That was how I became the mighty lord of Bakitanuki. Kichiboshi presently only has about half of my stature in those days. So perhaps 8 places shall do for his training regimen.
Looks like it should be 9 places, but whatever. Where should we bring Kichiboshi next?
You're not like other humans, you treat us tanuki well. As good people should, and you're quite sturdy for humans too. Kichiboshi will learn much by traveling with you. I swear to God, if I gotta take that stupid thing to Ankonomi, I'm gonna finish the Moonbath Deep tomorrow before the quest ends in 2 days. I'm gonna... Redacted. Thus, I shall let you decide where she go.
Oh, sounds good. Don't worry. Leave this to us. Let Paimon think.
Grr. Please not, Economia.
What places should we visit?
Take your time, Paimon. Don't hurt your head now.
Well, talk again when Paimon figured this all out. For now, Paimon's kinda hungry. Don't you worry, Ayora. Leave Kichiboshi to us.
That I shall. Okay, quest menu, tell me. Tell me, event details. I can claim my rewards. So, Guyan Stone Forest. Unlocked. Paimon is currently thinking about his trip's destination. Oh, Jesus. Greets Iris, requests to bring Kichiboshi out to train. Anti-Alker. Oh, Jesus. Time remaining 2 days.
Oh, Paimon's got it. Let's take Kichiboshi to Guyan Stone Forest.
Okay, but guys, I would say we're gonna do this in the next episode. We need to do lots of things in the next episode, so see you. Till then, Shazam. Good night.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.